Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Midnight Suns. We're going to start off by talking with Agatha before we talk to Strange and then do the hangout.
I've been trying to puzzle together where the Salem Coven hid the moon seal from Shaw.
Have you discovered something?
Shaw's drawings. He was looking for the Salem witches who had gone into hiding.
Makes sense.
Who might help us?
But they told him nothing. And where he failed, we may still find the answers we need.
I do not follow.
We're going to make a magical phone call. Find each witch warren using Shaw's maps, and collect a sample of soil from each. Soil stained with a witch's lifeblood is a powerful magical catalyst. It may be enough.
Okay. We can do that. Now, a lot of these are going to be relatively straightforward to find because we've seen them all dotted around, and you can see actually like the sigil next to each of them. One of them is actually just out here. Not out. Is it out this side or is it out the? It's out the other side. So we're going on a little adventure. It's back round through this bit. There we go. There's some soil.
This is one of the witch warrens. What terrible fate did this witch suffer?
Now we can probably quickly make it over to one of the others. So near this blood gate, I think there was another just in there. So we'll fast travel to the blood gate and then make our way back slightly. Here it is.
You are not forgotten.
And the final one might have been over at the church. Now this one is likely to take me longer to find. Not tucked in down here. My question to myself is, what was the most notable thing nearby? I don't think it's going to be anything in the cave, but we'll have a very quick look. What I might do is I might cut here and come back once I've wandered over to it. Actually, I think it might have been around Dreamer's Descent, which would have been somewhere around the Whispering Wood. I think. Let's have a walk around this bit and see if we can find it. This is just back up and out. We don't want to do that. We want to actually explore. This is not Dreamer's Descent. This is the Whispering Wood. Yeah, that's all there is down here. So it's definitely not in this little nook. There is a whole bunch of reagents, so I should probably go around and gather. While we're passing through, we'll just grab those couple and this. Okay, so it's not down near Agatha's bit. Past the shop up this way, maybe? Because we've done the one near the Blood Gate. We've done the one near... I suppose we could head to Dreamer's Descent. So let's have a hunt. So we would have come in from there and gone round this way. Yeah, there's lots of reagents for us to grab. So while we're passing through, we'll pick them up. We don't want to go all the way up into the stone terrace because we've already done the one that's just up there. Here it is. Look at that. I remember.
This place resembles one of Shaw's drawings. What does Agatha want with this soil?
All right, let's head back to Agatha then.
Hunter.
Ignoring you, gonna go talk to a ghost.
I have collected the soil you asked for, but you never told me why we are doing this.
Soil stained with a witch's blood is potent stuff.
Yeah, you said that.
In the wrong hands, it can be very dangerous. In the right hands, well, I just hope it's potent enough.
This is going to help us find the moon seal?
The Salem Coven stashed it away somewhere safe.
I think it's over
I'm
by the
thinking
previous
best way to
Blood Gate
find out where it is
on the
is to
coast.
ask them directly. Meet me at the elemental altar.
Okay, we can do that. Well, it's convenient if you can just teleport. Admittedly, we did teleport as well, so can't really complain.
Autumn thinks otherwise. What is all this?
Everyone knows you can't commune with the spirits without plenty of candles, dear.
It's true.
Witchcraft 101. I would stand back if I were you.
I expected a solemn ritual, but I think you are enjoying this.
I haven't been part of a seance in years. And look, it's working.
Is that a tree?
Does look like one.
That's not just any tree. It's the hanging tree.
And we saw that down by the church.
Those old girls hid the moon seal in plain sight. Shaw would have never suspected the seal was hidden in the very place he murdered his enemies.
Where might I find this hanging tree?
In the time of the Salem Coven, it was not far from Shaw's church. The Abbey's magic tends to rearrange things, though. You may have to explore in order to find it.
So near Shaw's church, there was like a little nook where there was, yeah, that, which to me implied it was nearby, but is that not the hanging tree? No. Maybe it's going to be up the hill then. Okay, not in this little area. Let's follow it round and up into, like, the graveyard bit. While we're passing, we may as well open up. Recovery nanobot. I'm going to be surprised if it's so far over this way, but... Hello, I see you up there. Grab the moonflowers.
This must be the hanging tree. How many innocents died under these branches?
And there is the moon seal.
From Transia in the hands of the Knights of Wundagore to the witches of Salem, that seal has covered quite a bit of ground. Despite Shaw's evil, the Coven protected it to the last. You've seen Cathan's corruption spreading on the outskirts of the grounds. Take this seal to the reflecting pool. Your next trial waits for you there.
Oh, I'm excited to hit the next trial. So the next seal itself, I think, is actually round this way. We need to follow through and up, or was it? It might be down this way actually. So many reagents. And then was it that? Yes. Here we go. Can't stop Agatha. Got things to do. Mostly looting the area, but...
I need to find the next moon seal.
Well, we have the moon seal. We need to find where to put the moon seal. I thought it was in here. Fine, we'll talk with Agatha.
Remind me about the seal?
I think you've gotten ahead of yourself, dear. You'll need to find the moon seal first. A trial awaits you.
I have the moon seal. Now, it did say we need to take it to the reflecting pool, but is the reflecting pool down here? No, none of these are suitable. Maybe it was up in that little bit. Let's head across and see if I've just been blind. Because they did come through quite quickly.
There must not be anything here.
Then it might be at the other point of corruption. No, it's supposed to be in there.
Autumn does not answer. The goddess disagrees.
Let's check our inventory quickly. It's not listed in any of those. bizarre. Let's try once again in here.
I need to find the next moon seal.
Yeah, we have the moon seal already. Unless we didn't actually get it at the hanging tree. Let's go back to the hanging tree and check. Because if it just left it floating there, that's unhelpful, but possible. Ah! Right, fine. Back to the gate. That feels foolish. We are going to do this challenge. Although she did say to take it to the reflecting pool, but I'm pretty certain we just take it straight to the gate. Here we go.
Whoa.
Recommended level 12. We should be good enough to do this. And Charlie is level 8 friendship, so should have a good number of upgraded cards. Defeat 16 Lilin within 4 turns to complete the trial.
Hypus was among the first of the Elder Gods born at the dawn of our world. And unfortunately for him, he was also the first among them to die.
How does an Elder God die?
He was consumed by another Elder God. In this case, his own brother, Set.
Lovely.
Alright, we've got a couple of things going for us. We're going to start off by knocking this in. That's nice and easy. Then we're going to push you back into this one. Unexpected. They have ended up with less health, so I guess that's good. We get you to do a bite and not back into this one. That's going to help. It's not going to knock out, so we're not going to draw a card. Maybe. We should get a howl first.
Now that was something.
That's not going to do quite enough. Yeah, let's get that bite knockback going.
I'm impressed. Leave some for the rest of us.
There's the split. Oh, you've gone miles away. That's not good. Annihilation will do 90, which is a good amount, actually. We've only got one card play left. So killing 2, damaging 2 seems like a good move. And then we can start looking at some of the environment effects that we could potentially bring in.
They do not stand a chance. for this fight.
The bite over here seems like a good move.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Maul is okay. Let's redraw, get it a bit more damage, and I think we'll redraw Wrath. And I'm going to use the Rune of Aggression to give us counter.
That should help.
Doing lots of little damage to those guys might actually be the right move. Ow. Yeah, that's getting a bit painful. We're doing okay, though. The hell? Does that heal it? Or did that just duplicate it? What? I see problems in our future. I see lots of problems in our future.
By consuming Hypus, Set absorbed his brother's power, but also triggered the downfall of the Elder Gods, as they turned on one another and became demons.
So these can definitely be eliminated. Let's get the Howl.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
We're gonna need to do some pretty amazing moves. Okay, we can do Merciless on this one.
Your mother abandons you.
We can get a Maul on you, and then we can finish it off. I wonder, can we do some pushing in a worthwhile way? We can take you out with some heroism. Let's do that.
Your fate is sealed.
Shattered. It's going to help, but it's not going to kill it. I would rather push this one in and do enough damage. Because that's going to... Oh, no, that's going to do 50-ish damage, isn't it? So even pushing the weaker one in, it's not going to be enough. They're mostly attacking... Charlie. So Charlie can maul this one, kill it. Charlie can tank a bit. This one's only just been created, doesn't look like it's attacking anything. So go ahead and kill that.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
We'll wild strike this one to kill it.
Your time is come. Feel my call.
And that obsidian collar is actually going to allow us to do all out and kill either of these. Probably the other one.
This shall be of great
Okay,
help.
all out on... Ooh, it's not going to kill you. I thought it was supposed to do double damage. Oh, it's not a dark card. No, it is dark card. Maybe we'll have to do it on this one then.
Once again, Lilith's servants fall.
That gives us a bit more to play with. Bite will knock this one out. Draw a card.
I am impressed.
Bite will knock this one out. Draw a card. We're getting there. 2 card plays left. Howell will put a bit of marked on this for the future.
Leave some for the rest of us.
We may as well push it back into the wall first for what little it does. Although we can redraw this to add more damage, get vulnerable on it. Oh, we can patience, finish it. Let's just do that.
Consider it done.
Got enough
Return
heroism.
to your mother.
All right, let's leave it at that then. We are doing well. Oh no, we had to.
I mentioned during the last trial, with most of the
Oh.
elements corrupted, a tomb was born and sent to destroy them. When he was done, he released their energy back to the stars.
We needed to do little bits
Now
of
they
damage
watch
to
in
them.
silence from above while I fight for their amusement.
Who am I to speculate on their intentions? So far, I'd say things have worked out to your benefit.
Ah, reinforcements are coming in. Okay. This will be fine. We can make this work.
It is good to be back in the fight.
Alright. Mindbender on you. Bite on you. Actually, let's bite on you. Oh, I can't quite do it. Fine, we'll bite on you, and then we're in a better position to bite the other two into each other.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Bite you into you.
Now that
And we
was
should be
something.
done. 17 defeated. Charlie takes a little bit of
I'm sure
nibbling.
Hades will be pleased. You've proven yourself more than capable.
3-star. It felt janky with the reinforcements arriving at the end. I thought we had to specifically damage them a little bit to get enough of them to be able to kill. I think that would have been a better challenge, but I'm still happy enough with this. We're going to get a new power word. +1 dark balance. There goes the moon seal.
This looks like it belongs here.
Indeed it does. Word of power, purify. The aid of Hippus restores both natural and unnatural forms to their previous state. We'll grab the key. Let's try it out up here.
He is in agreement.
Will you look at that? It's a cool. Another little secret area. We're not getting through there.
The gods are fickle.
So we're going to have to come back to this another time. Alright, let's head back to the chest that was over here. No, I wanted the other one.
Must not be anything here. Hippus brings renewal.
We're going to have a lot of things to explore. A whole bunch of corruption that we need to go through and clear out.
Hippus will provide.
Hey, Agatha.
The god's latest gift seems to be quite powerful. I've already removed a great deal of corruption afflicting the grounds nearby.
I've noticed. I take it that means the latest trial wasn't much of an obstacle for our legendary hunter and their faithful companion.
We were ready for what awaited us.
The power of renewal is indeed a remarkable thing, especially when facing such an insidious problem.
But how did this corruption come to spread across the grounds in the first place?
That's a good question.
I mentioned before that Wanda had visions after absorbing the power of the moon seal at my altar. But it's obvious now I didn't truly understand the depths of what she was experiencing.
What do you think really happened here?
I've told you that Wanda wasn't a descendant of the blood. In truth, her magic was born in chaos, from the touch of the dark god Chthon himself. I fear this connection between them was even stronger than I imagined.
You think it leaked through?
She gave our enemy a window into our home.
Now you're starting to sound like Sarah. You should know as well as anyone, Hunter. Our actions define us, not our blood. Wanda didn't ask to be blessed by Chthon, and I refused to hold it against her.
It is done now in any case. We can only move forward from here.
Renewing the grounds is already an important step forward for us.
Wanda's visions, were they part of her ties to Chthon? Do you know what it is she saw?
She described them like a dream. Broken, distorted images that she could only remember in passing. But you're right, Hunter. I believe now it was Chthon who came to her, his influence strengthened by the power of the seal she absorbed.
And the corruption on the grounds, this was his influence?
It seems almost too clear now. The corruption on the grounds returned just as Wanda's explorations reached their peak.
It does make sense.
Is there nothing in her journal about this?
Maybe we've gotten ahead of her. I should return to the library and continue the translations. Come by tomorrow and I'll let you know if I've found anything new.
And in the meantime, we've got busy work to do because we need to go around and clear out corruption. So we're going to mostly do this as a left wall hug around the grounds, starting from here. I'll take it as an opportunity to also grab any reagents as we pass by. Now we have already done this little section, except for that. Can't get through the crack yet. And there's nothing tucked around there. Actually, we'll do it as a right wall hug rather than a left wall hug, because that's probably going to put us in a better position. We know that there's nothing up at Agatha's cottage. Bit of nightshade, and we have some corruption to purify. Okay, clearing the well got us a chest.
Water here should be safe now.
Business time pallet. I love it. Flight of the Conchords. And this is going to be a whole new area that we're opening up.
Blessings of Hippus.
Okay, looking at the map, yeah, we're pushing into this whole upper section. Brand spanking new. We might not have time for a mission today. Can we open?
She does not see it happening.
Reveal?
If it was here, Autumn would show me.
Purify. None of them do anything.
Perhaps I asked too much of him.
That's alright. We'll do what we can. We have giant weird plants and lots of corruption to clear out.
All will be restored.
Ooh, Midnight Sun's 2 legendary palettes. So the Midnight Sun's outfit, you know, the fixed one, does have Elizabeth Smith. We'll investigate this. It does have various color combinations that you can unlock. Another victim of the trials of Old Salem, one of the Coven members. Yeah, that's also blocked by rockfall. So we're doing this as like a right wall hug for this section, seeing as it's the newest area.
All will be restored.
Hello. Anything behind? No, it doesn't look like it. Can I purify you? No.
Hippus does not seem to agree. Autumn thinks otherwise.
Well, this is still a lovely, lovely little temple area. What have we got going on up here? A seal fragment.
What is this? It looks like a fragment of a moon seal.
I guess we're going to have to grab pieces. That looked like about a third of it, so I guess we keep looking for the other parts. And any journal pages. Part of our journal. Sarah is not my mother, and she never will be. Yet she treats me like a child. I can hardly stand it. When my power grows, Agatha tries to help me learn to manage it. She's taught me spells to protect myself and those I love, but Sarah just makes me feel guilty and afraid. Why should I fear something that comes so natural to my body as breathing? Birds do not fear the power of flight, and a bear would never apologize for its teeth. Why should I hold back? Why indeed? 3 more journals to find, and we'll have completed the Hunter's ones. While we're in this area, we're also going to want to look out for any tarot cards that might be dotted around. So we do want to check like the little hidey holes, or places that look like they might have things secreted away. Another journal page, part of Lilith's journal. I want nothing more than to frolic and shout with excitement. Gregor and I have married. Sarah would tell me it's unbecoming to show so much excitement over a mortal pleasure, but I am so very much in love. I haven't told her yet. She thinks that my time away from the Abbey these last few days has been to track Hiram Shaw's movements as he seeks out the Darkhold. But no. Gregor and I escaped to hold a private wedding ceremony and celebrate the good fortune that we found one another. I do suppose I should share the news with my sister soon. Looks like I should be able to grab that as well, but it is not allowing me. Martha Richards. The skull still glowing with the essence of magic. What's under these? It's another chest.
Brings renewal.
It's definitely busy work running around doing all this. That looks like it's openable.
Noble Oster guides my hand.
Alright, we'll check that out on the way back. Carrying on with the right wall hug, though. Got to stay focused, otherwise it's very easy to get distracted and lost. Ooh! Lilith's Garden. We've seen this in the loading screens. Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm going to go round first. And there's our next gate.
He sees our path.
The chariot. The Silver Surfer holds a strong balance on his board as he races onwards, leaving a spiral of power in his wake. This card represents determination and control, and facing obstacles head on. 16 out of 22 tarot cards found. We've got many more to find of those. I'm surprised that actually... Ooh, hello. Goes all the way around. I was going to say without anything to be found there.
Autumn, show me the way.
Arcane key. We don't really have much need for arcane keys, but I will take them nonetheless. And for this, we're going to need the moon seal in its entirety. Okay, well let's head back over the bridge. We'll carry on exploring the grounds before we head inside. Another Coven member. That's half of them found already. And what, pray tell, is this? The Scenic Folly. It's a New Haven location.
Autumn reveals all.
More arcane keys just around the corner. They're always welcome. We'll grab all the reagents we can. Surprised we can't get up there. It looks like we should be able to climb it, but no, not quite. No tarot cards or pages hiding around there. And that leads down into an area that we can't reach yet. Yeah, that cut through there to the other side, that leads back to the main Abbey grounds. We'll be able to get to it at some point. time. We'll grab all we can up and around here. I'm still not going to go in just yet. I'm going to finish exploring around. And we might pick up next time actually going into the greenhouse, depending on how much more there is to look at around here. Okay, let's go inside the graveyard bit. Masterpiece. Very nice. There's another tarot card over there as well. Night shift for Captain America. We can at last get him entangled with the rest of the team. Elektra and Daredevil lock hands and close their eyes, savouring a moment together. Though their weapons are close at hand, this card represents communication and trust, especially in a partnership. Okay, we have more bits over here that we hadn't grabbed. Can just about reach that from here. Feels like we've gone over just about everywhere. There's a couple of plants we haven't grabbed just because of the way we've moved through the area, but they're quick enough to go back and get. Okay, well I reckon we've got time. Let's head up to the garden and see what's happening in here. Well, we have a chest at the back. We'll touch that first. Well, actually, no, we'll do the journal first. Wanda's journal. I can't believe the beauty of this greenhouse. It's overgrown. I know, but I can tell what was here once, long ago, when it was tended with love and care. I'm getting distracted. Focus, Wanda. The folly here is going to be a clue, I know it, but I've been trying to figure out how I can get inside, but I'm not sure just yet. Agatha will be here any minute. I hope she has an idea for how we can break in. We have completed Wanda's journal. Well, off the back of that, I thought it gave us a new colour scheme. Maybe I misread it. Certainly not showing it as something on there. But we'll open this chest. I can always wind back and check the footage in a moment. Oh, we have another page here. Caretaker's journal. This should finish off Caretakers. It is a cold late afternoon as I sit down to write today. A storm has us all trapped in the Abbey, and the snow falls heavier than I've seen in many years. It's rather quiet this afternoon that I cannot help but cherish. Nary a day passes without looking behind us, waiting for what we know is to come at any moment, and yet this peace that I find with Agatha by my side gratifies me. She's good-natured, and there are fleeting moments when I can forget our difficulties and nearly let myself feel happy. I cannot help it. I cling to these moments, but I know they're just moments. Soon we'll have to face our greatest enemy once again. I can't let myself become distracted, as Lilith did. Yeah. Gloss to credits and credits to gloss. Ah, maybe it was a recipe book that we got. Let's inspect the statue.
Mother.
The statue stone eyes are almost as cold as the real thing. Hey, Agatha.
You've almost retraced Wanda's steps, Hunter. Which means it's probably time I was honest with you.
You should have been honest from the start.
Things got a bit messy at this point.
Right.
It was here that Wanda hit a wall, in the literal sense. The gates sealing off your mother's garden seemed all but impervious to any attempt we made at opening them.
You would not have given up that easily.
Of course not. Wanda was hesitant, but I was emboldened by just how close she had come to succeeding. I strongly encouraged her to keep trying. If I had only stopped to consider the risks. But no. With my guidance, she attempted to use the moon seal from Set's trial to force open the gate.
You used poor judgment with that.
You, of all people, should have known better.
I realize that now. But hindsight is always 20/20.
Not
And the
always,
result?
but
Without the word
often.
of power, Set's blessing, Wanda couldn't control the energy within the seal. It responded like these things often do. It exploded.
But the gate did not open?
No, it didn't. And as an unfortunate side effect of the blast, I was killed.
That was the training accident with Wanda?
Right.
A surprisingly level-headed explanation from the poor girl, considering what she had just witnessed. I was still out of my senses, but that's a story for another time.
You died. Wanda was left traumatized, only to be blamed by caretaker and left without anyone to support her?
I said things got messy. Perhaps I should have said heartbreaking. In either case, now you know the truth.
But what about Sarah and the others? They need to know as well.
Given my current situation, I think it may have to wait, dear. If you'd still like to move forward, you'll need to find the shards of the broken moon seal. If all goes well, I should be able to reform the seal.
I believe I have found one already.
Yep, we're off to a good
Of
start.
course you have. There are 2 more fragments somewhere. Find them and bring them to me.
Alright, well, with that, I think we're going to have to finish off. Unfortunately, we are out of time for today. And this has been a lot of busy work. But we have found Lilith's Garden. This area here is still closed off to us. But we've seen a lot of very interesting things. So we'll pick it up at the Abbey next time. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Midnight Suns. See you soon.